Hey folks, CA Rachana Ranade here. I'm a chartered accountant by qualification but a teacher by passion. Complex financial concepts and stock market jargons haunt everyone. But my aim is to simplify them. Even if you are from a non-finance background, you will be able to take full control of your finances if you learn in a systematic way. And for that, I have designed these courses. The beginner level course will help you to build a strong foundation for your financial journey. Intermediate courses will help you decide which stocks to buy and sell and when. And advanced courses will help you take your knowledge to the next level. So what are you waiting for? Start your investment journey now.
Hello, everyone. A very good morning. And without any further ado, let us start. We are here to discuss about Medplus IPO. For those who have not seen my video on Medplus IPO, I think step number one is you should watch that video, because in that video I have discussed in absolute detail as to what does the company do, what are the financials, what are the risks involved. Everything I've discussed in that IPO. In fact, in that IPO, apply answer was yes. I had already given the answer in that video itself. Question is that through how many accounts? That question I had not answered in that video, right? And for that, generally what we do is through how for to get an answer through how many accounts, we do try and check two parameters. Number one, we try to check how much is the overall subscription, and number is the gray market premium, right? So for that very purpose, let me quickly share my screen with you. um, all right. So here we have already discussed about this, that is the second largest pharmacy retail chain, and where all do they have presence, and all these points we have already talked about, right? So if I talk about the subscription right now, the subscription right now is 1.76 times. And to be really honest, when I checked it out in the morning, it was barely touching 1% rate. Retail individual investors were also not 3%. So it is growing very fast is what I have been checking, right? So this data gets updated on this website pretty frequently. So this is the latest data which is available. And I feel that all in all, if at 10:30 in the morning, if they are having a qualified institutional investor category subscription of 0.49, NII category of also 0.55, and if I see what was the scenario at the beginning of the day, what was the scenario yesterday, I feel that by the end of the day, QIB and NII category will be oversubscribed. Personally, what I believe, I might be wrong, but what I believe that easily three times, easily I'm saying QIB and NII category, I feel will happen. So all in all, I feel that the subscription for this IPO, whatever we are seeing right now at 10:30, the picture might be very different at 3 or 4 in the afternoon. Okay, so this is not a very rosy picture right now, but again I'm repeating, I strongly believe, looking at these numbers as compared to yesterday and as compared to morning, they are looking pretty much strong to me. They might get more and more subscribed, okay, more and more added up to the existing numbers. Now if you check what is the price band for this, price band is 780 to 796. So roughly, let us say for mathematical calculation purpose, we'll take it at 800. Okay, now on an issue price of 800, how much is the current GMP? We can see that for this company Medplus, you can see a GMP of 210. So for an IPO of 800 rupees, roughly, we are getting a GMP, expected GMP of 210. It's pointing out to a probable listing gain of 25%. Okay, so I personally also believe that somewhere around 20% at least, we should be able to get as an IPO listing gain for this. Let me again quickly recap this for you, that the fundamentals of this company were very good. The business model is a traditional business model. It's a brick and mortar model, but they are also having their omni-channel presence. Just for you to understand what is an omni-channel presence, if you want, you can buy directly through their store. Okay, go to a medicine shop, buy and get out of the medicine shop. Possibility number one. Possibility number two, I've also mentioned this in the video. Okay, place an order online, they'll deliver it at your home. Possibility number three, you place an order online and they will ship the medicine at the desired store. So assuming that right now whatever medicine I want, there is one Medplus store which is actually pretty close to my house. It's barely 1 kilometer away from my house. Okay, and assume that there is one more Medplus store in Pune which is like 5 kilometers away from my house. So I place an order, okay, and I tell that I want this medicine, and that particular medicine might not be available in that store which is close to my house, but might be available in the store which is 5 kilometers away from that house. So what happens in this scenario? Whenever I place the order and I say I want to do as a click and pick. I mentioned about this in the video also. Click and pick. So what will happen? I'll click and I'll say that I'll pick it up from the store, which is within 1 kilometer from the location of my house. Okay. So in this case, what the company will do is they will ensure that it is delivered or it is shipped from that store which is 5 kilometers away to that store which is barely 1 kilometer away. Okay. So that is how for a consumer it will be comparatively very easy, and all in all the top line for the organization, for the company, is going to increase, right? So if you ask me fundamentally, is the company good? Answer is absolutely yes. As I mentioned, GMP looks good. Business model, traditional business model, brick and mortar model, plus going into omni-channel. So also going more and more of trying to go more and more advanced as well. um, if I talk about the subscription status, I have already mentioned that right now doesn't look so pleasing, but I personally believe that by the end of the day, it can be a much better picture, right? So the final question is that, am I going to apply or not? My answer is yes, I am going to apply. That I've already told you. Question is through how many accounts? I'm going to apply through all 5 accounts. In fact, as we speak, if you remember when we did the video in the beginning, when I shared my screen, the retail subscription was 3 times. You remember that retail subscription was 3 times, and as we speak, it's barely 3-4 minutes since I showed you the screen. See, retail subscription has already gone from 3 to 3.02. Okay, so that's what the point I'm trying to tell you. I feel that this might get a better and better response as the day progresses. So sure, we will. We should be keeping an eye on the subscription status through the day as well. For those who joined in late, am I going to apply? Answer is yes. Through how many Demat accounts? Through all 5 Demat accounts. One more important announcement today. I'll be releasing a video on Relaxo. Why am I releasing a video on Relaxo? For that, I told you the reason yesterday. And yesterday, when we discussed about Metro, okay, Metro, which is about a footwear company, in that I mentioned that I'm not going to apply. I did not apply yesterday. And I mentioned that if a company is coming up with an IPO from a specific segment, then those companies who are its competitors and who are already listed, they see some sort of enthusiasm in the price. Okay, so that is the reason why I thought that I should be releasing a video on Relaxo. I'll be releasing it on the channel today at 9 p.m. uh, Parth is saying I applied 9 lots through 3 data patterns. Okay, acha. Many people are saying, ma'am, data patterns, please. Data patterns is closing tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just check one more time. Anyone knows the exact date? To whatever I recollect, it is tomorrow. Yes, data patterns closes tomorrow. Tomorrow, similar time, 10:30. I will do a live stream. Okay, and I will tell you quickly about the fundamentals of the company, because not I've not done a separate video on that. And also I will talk about whether I will apply or not. Okay, so stay connected to the channel. Just in case if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, you should. And also don't forget to hit the bell icon, because I was just checking my channel analytics yesterday. Even as on date, there are just 54% of the people who have subscribed to the channel. 36% are watching the channel without subscribing to the channel. Please don't do that. And there are only 28% of the people who have hit the bell icon. So balance, almost whatever 72% people, they are never going to get a notification of any video that I'm going to put up on the channel. Okay, so hitting the bell icon is also very important. One last thing, for all those who are pro investor members, I have already discussed about 6 stocks which are there in my portfolio, and I've discussed that in detail. Some pro investor members were mentioning that we are not able to see the stream, so I have also given a link of that specific video in the community tab. Okay, so क्या बात है, क्या बात है. Someone is saying that, ma'am, please do a video on how you should ideally subscribe to the channel and how should you hit the bell icon. I think that much literacy is now needed with the figures that I can see on the channel, right? But anyways, that was a small update for you all. And acha, Medplus or data patterns, which one is better? It's very difficult to tell you. Actually, it's 19-20 kind of a thing. Okay, difficult to compare. Why? Because it's not an apple to apple comparison, right? Both are into totally different industries. So very difficult to compare. But fundamentally, I like both the companies. Is what I can tell you right now. Okay. Well, that's it from my side. I didn't want to take a lot of time. It's a morning session, and I'm sure everyone will be busy. So till then, take care. Jai Hind and bye.